welcome to another live stream for Formula One. Today we are going to be going and racing in China. And this is the second season of this save, so the teams are different. As you can see, two completely different people at Red Bull. And I'm at McLaren with Lando. So this will be a good season. Hopefully Red Bull doesn't put too much pressure on me. But in the last live stream we did was at Melbourne. But it was only a 5-lap race and I couldn't really fix it. So obviously I won that one, so I'll just have to fix it right here. No, we'll do short. I'm gonna go do a practice one here because I haven't raced on this track in a while, so let's hope I'm good at it still. Alright, so there looks to be no rain for the weekend.
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory, right? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Well, let's hope it does.
There'll be a lack of rubber out on track, so take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Alright, we're on hards for some reason, but it's probably for the best. That was the smoothest I've ever had on those turns. So that's good. Yeah, I know this is supposed to be a flying lap, but or an out lap. So Friday, I'm gonna release the second episode of Minecraft Let's Play. And then Friday I might do a Minecraft Bedrock live stream. Because I have not figured out how to live stream on Java yet. So I'll have two worlds going on. But that's the only way I can do it, so I'm either going wide or I'm going on the grass, which is weird. Can never really keep it on track, but I'm getting better. Especially when I first started this, like, one of my friends introduced me to F1 a couple years ago, and it was through the game, so at that point I didn't take it seriously, like most new players do. But once I started to watch F1 and start to really play the game, my starting difficulty was at like 30, but now it's at uh 74, I think. So I'm getting better. And there's still some times when I'm not that good. Hence I need the line, which it should be only corners only though, so. But there is a lot of corners on this track. Wow, I made up a second. That's that's good because I'm not really good at this track. But this is only practice anyway, so. Anyway, I've watched the unveiling of most of the teams for their liveries. Red Bull, it looks different. As different as it can be. I'm still not used to number 3 for Verstappen, which is weird, but V-Carb, the same, but just with the Ford logo on it, which I don't like, because when you looked at the 2024 V-Carb, it was colorful, it was really cool, but the 2025 one, they dialed it down, but it's just the same as last year, so yeah. But Haas, that is a good, it's different, but it's still like their main colors. Audi, on the other hand, let me look for their, here it is. When I saw the concept for it, it was like, okay. I mean, it's their first livery, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But their livery is just the concept. But it's fine. It kind of looks like the old McLaren back in like 2005, I think, or whenever Alonso and Hamilton were teammates. But it looks cool. The red looks kind of a bit orange in the photo, but it's probably going to be red. So I don't know when the other teams are launching, but I can't. Well, no. I know when Cadillac is launching their livery. That's during the Super Bowl. And they're the only reason why I'm going to be watching the Super Bowl. Because I don't really like watching football. But looks like I'm still top. But Schumacher's getting close. It looks like he's not pushing as much. Oh, he's going on a flying lap. Ooh, Russell. Stroll. Wait, he's still lashing? Oh wait, I got two different saves. So, my other one, he's not in Aston Martin. Hmm. George is faster in the first sector. Slower in the second, though. Ooh, someone locked up. Dude, it sounds like one of them has engine problems. But I'm not going out yet. Norris goes second fastest. Alright. Good for him. I totally forgot about Oscar. It was in V-Carb. Okay, Fernando. Okay.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Alright, we got sprint qualifying. I can't wait for the DLC to come out though, but I don't know how much it's going to be priced at. But I'm going to get it anyways because why not?
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
We should be on sauce. Yeah. Oh, other people are going out. Is that Piastri? Probably. No, Lawson. A lot of people are going out. You see, I always manage to go good on these corners, like during like the out laps, but then the actual flying laps, I do horrible. So it's weird. Oof, kind of came in kind of hot there. Hold on, I need to change corners only. There we are. There we are. Okay, Leclerc. There goes my flying lap. Alright, I'm gonna try to save it. Of course, the Ferrari. I'm gonna have to go again, but there's gonna be more traffic. Dude. Thank you, Leclerc. Not fast enough. Especially here.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
And I go wide here, so I'm gonna do some battery. 1 second. That incident with Leclerc costed 1 second. Let's just hope that doesn't happen during
And
the
that's
actual
it for sprint
qualifying.
qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
As of right now, I'm winning, even though it was just one race. Alright, let's do the sprint race. Then real qualifying, then the real race. The internet's been slow for the past couple days, so I mean this is also an EA game, so it's always slow.
So it's all about... And alongside me today...
Yeah, I already know the order. I forgot I had this on.
The formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole position.
The two Apex cars are in good shape. 11 and 12. That's good. What is it with...
As all the cars take their positions on the grid, the final preparations have been made, and all that's left is for the drivers to deliver on track.
Thank you, Crafty. There are a couple teams that are starting right behind each other. I don't know why. It's weird. And it's not really realistic. I mean, for Alpine it's realistic, but that's Alpine. Alright, we got a good launch. Of course, it's Verstappen. I go wide. But of course, Verstappen is fighting Russell. That's not going to end well. Of course, I go wide again.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Like I'm gonna use DRS.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
So this is how it feels to be Max Verstappen out in first place ahead of everyone by a long shot. I mean, that Ferrari he is in is doing miracle work right now. Because only Verstappen can get a Ferrari in the second place.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Now, should I let up and let him catch me? Because this is starting to get a bit boring. Yes, I will. I mean, you still have to catch up to me, so I'm not gonna make it totally easy. I gotta check what AI I have this on. This is starting to get a bit easy. Well, that's a pretty cool helicopter. Oh, well.
final lap, final lap. Push, push. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.5 seconds.
Uh-oh. I don't know why I was going that wide. Jeez. I mean, I don't really go fast in that corner. So,
Get in there. That's what I'm talking about.
alright. Sprint race
Yes, and
down.
that's a podium. Excellent drive.
Gotta go
The
to
whole team
qualifying.
have worked
And
especially
Verstappen
hard
almost
this
just killed
weekend,
me.
and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
Well, that's an end to the sprint action. Next up, we'll set the...
Alright. Oh, I got 16 races in here? Alright. Alright. Sorry about that. But I got something to do, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to stop the live stream. But I will go live Friday for Minecraft. So be there.